Jai Gurudev. One valuable information which I happened to read in autobiography of a yogi written by my Guru Paramhams Yogananda. On the birthday of my Param Guru Sri Yukteswarji, I was reading that particular chapter of Yoga Yukteswar where certain valuable information was provided which I wanted to share with all of you for the benefit of all who wanted to improve their astrological positions. See, whether we believe it or not, astrology is a definite science. Jyotishkam is a part of Veda that was also confirmed by another Pandit. So whether we like it or not, the planets have got their effect and how to reduce that particular effect. You know, when rain is predicted by the weather fellow, you carry umbrella. So you like that when Jyotishkam says something is bad is going to happen, something like that, it doesn't mean that you have to worry, but some precautions to be taken. That's all. And there, three things are there. One is your individual horoscope has to be seen, and also how the planets are positioned. If some planets are in a bad position, you have to take care how to mitigate the bad effect of those things. That is one aspect. Another is sometimes the individual horoscope may be okay, but presently every year the what you call planet positions keep on changing it. So that is why people go for zodiac every week also, they see every day also in the YouTube you are finding it. So yeah, if the planetary effect is not okay this particular year, you have to take care of the position that particular year only. So if both your individual horoscope is bad and present stellar position is also bad, then it's worse. You have to be doubly careful. Okay, that is the position of that. Then what the remedy suggested by Sri Yukteswarji. One story has mentioned which is very interesting to find. One day, my Guru Paramhams Yogananda, he had a boyhood friend, and he took his father of his friend, who was reluctant to come and who doesn't believe too much in the astrology. Sir, there is a great saint, why don't you come and see? Like that, he persuaded him. With reluctantly he came, and with a lot of difficulty, Paramhams Yukteswarji gave audience. Neither of them gave speech to one another. They stood in silence, and after a few minutes he departed. Yukteswar told my Param Guru, told to my Guru, why you brought that dead man to me? What does it do? What do you mean, sir? He is going to die in a matter of within 15 days. Sir, he is my friend's father. Kindly do something to protect him. He said, ask him to wear some bangle, silver bangle. It will protect. But he himself says, he is like a wild horse. He will still protest it, he won't wear it. And then he will succumb ultimately. It happens. His friend's father was having a lot of problem, and they persuaded him to wear a bangle which he rejects, and reluctantly he was made to wear. Then he survives. Then he thinks he's okay, and then he goes on eating meat, everything in an irregular way he stays, and in a matter of 15 days he will die. 15 days, then it was extended by another 6 months according to the story. The logic is, because he was wearing bangles, that death could be postponed to another 6 months. He could not do more than that. Yukteswar very clearly tells. He was to die. Because of your intervention, I could extend his life by 6 months. Nothing else I can do it. Then he asked my Guru to wear a silver bangle. Silver with lead, a alloy made, and make a bangle. My Guru was also a young boy, maybe 17-year-old, college going boy. He said, sir, is it really required a crosses the teswar. Guru explains the whole theory of that particular thing in 2 or 3 pages. I may summarize you for your benefit, because if I make a long video, you may not like it. What he says is, my dear friend, the planets, they have got their effect, and these bangles, these rings, they will have some kind of interaction, whether you believe it or not. To some extent, it will be mitigate the things. You are going to have a big disease, and that you will suffer for about 3 weeks or so. After that, you will be okay. If you wear this bangle, it will be in a matter of, instead of suffering for 3 months, the suffering will be over in a matter of 15 days. See the things. Suffering will be there, but the period of suffering is drastically reduced, and you will be okay after wearing that. He gets benefited. After that, Mukunda, his name, my Guru's earlier life period, he goes on bringing his friends. Invariably, Yukteswarji was suggesting them and advising them to wear rings, stones with proper stones. He was one important thing now I am highlighting. It is not any stone you wear it. That stone which suits to your horoscope, and where your planetary positions are weak for a particular thing. For example, your Guru is not okay. Guru is responsible for getting promotions and your marriages also. Then you may have to have Pushya Ragam. Then one particular stone. He says that particular stone should not be less than 2 carats weight. That is most important. That is most important. That is what the purpose of my video. People are wearing indiscriminately the stones, but see that to have the effect, it is 2 carats. Of course, this is all I wanted to say, but I will add my own submission. Those who cannot afford, you wear some ring whichever suits, not a very costly one you may call it. There are, if the stones are very costly, there are American diamonds, American stones you may call it. They are of a lesser cost. For example, I am wearing Pusharagam, let us say. This may be 30,000-40,000. But on the other hand, Pusharagam is meant for reduce the bad effects of the Guru. On the other hand, American stone by name Topaz is equivalent to this Pusharagam. It is cheaper. Maybe 2,000 euro for 2,000 rupees you will be getting. So you kindly see this, but you get your horoscope checked properly, and then go and try to wear these things. Sometimes I found one of my friend who was having a lot of people were getting attracted to him very much, and he was very humorous. He has risen to the position of manager also. Then I asked, Mr. Pramod, why you are so attractive? People are liking. Then I suddenly looked. He was wearing what you call a red stone. What we call it? A pagadam, we call it. Pagadam means a kind of red stone. So that gives attraction to the people. That is one thing. Then I found another boss who went abroad also. I will not name him. I was also at abroad and saw him. And I told him, you have risen to this particular occasion, Mr. So-and-so, because you are wearing a 9-stone ring, Navaratna stone. Navaratna means you understand, Navagrahas are there. To obviate the effect, you will wear that particular one. He smiled. That was true. In one astrologer whom I know, who was a very decent man, who never cheats, without any money he was giving counsel. Such persons are available even now. He told to a particular case, 4 planets are not okay in his case. Then what is the remedy? You cannot have 4 or 5 stones. So better is to wear one ring, Navaratna ring. So I think it is a valuable information. Try to take advantage of this particular one. We are spending so much on the doctors and kind of things. And the stone is also adding to the beauty. It is not over thousands of years. Egyptians, what you call, all Romans, all over, say, all civilizations, the beauty part, they were apart. The people were wearing stones and they were carrying weight. And our astrologers, our rishis, they have proposed all these things. So kindly take advantage of these things and get benefited. Other videos, I am on the way, but suddenly this information is useful to all the people so that their individual horoscopes can be checked up and can be improved upon. With that view, I wanted to pass on this information. May God bless all of you. Om Saraswati Namah. Om Tassat. Narayana.